Now, I have the great pleasure of speaking to CEOs, company founders on a week-to-week basis and sales leaders. And I get to talk to them about the very exciting topic of pipeline generation, lead generation, demand generation, and more. But because of my background as a VP of sales at a publicly traded company, we often are also talking about sales process, qualifying deals, and actually winning business. Now, of course, as a lifelong sales leader, salesperson, I'm very passionate about the premise of sales process, closing business, negotiating deals, and everything that goes into that. It's a passion of mine and I love it. With that said, too many sales leaders, too many founders are spending all of their time focusing only on sales process, driving deals forward, and they're not spending enough time thinking about the precursor to that. Now, you have no deal if you have no leads, right? You have no deals to even consider, to get enablement on, to get development on, if you don't have any qualified leads at the top of your funnel in the first place. If you don't have enough pipeline, you have no deals to interrogate, to talk about, to get better at and to improve on. So if you've got 8 hours in your day and you can spend a few hours mastering your ability to accelerate a deal or close a deal, or you could spend that same time actually focusing on how to master pipeline generation or lead qualification, where should that time go? In most cases, it should absolutely go on generating more demand. Because if you put yourself in a situation where you consistently have more demand, what does that do for your sales team? It makes them calmer. It puts them in a position where they have more opportunities to learn, develop, and grow. And it puts you in a scenario where even if you've got a poor performing sales team, you can always get out of jail, basically, because you've got enough pipeline. And pipeline is the lifeblood of any business. Even if you are potentially a solopreneur or you're a business that's just got one of you, two of you, three of you, it's pipeline that will consistently get you out of jail. Now, I don't say that in a way where I'm saying that you shouldn't be focusing on having sales training and improving your sales practices. Of course you should, right? I ran teams, and of course, naturally, a big part of what we did was to get enabled. But what I did have, and one of the practices I had within the business was every Monday was solely dedicated to pipeline generation. And I did that because from a mentality standpoint, I needed to encourage the team to say, every single Monday, we start the week with the most important activity. It's generating demand, it's generating pipeline. We're going to do that together. And then the rest of the week was much more focused on deal acceleration. And that had great success, right? The pipeline generation metrics continue to climb significantly. And so it's really important to get your mindset. And if you've got a team or anyone in your organization rallied around the most important activity. And the closer you can get this your pipeline generation efforts to be automated, to be consistent, to be systemized, to be repeatable, the better. And if you can do with any support in that, that's exactly what we do here at Fetch. We build repeatable and systemized client acquisition systems that put you in a circumstance where you can focus much more on accelerating deals and not wondering where is your next deal going to come from. So if you could do with some support in that, go on our website, fetched.ai, that's FETCHED.ai, or go onto my LinkedIn profile, drop me a direct message, or click on the buttons that you'll see on my profile to go ahead and book a call. And we'll be happy to talk through how to build out a system of this nature for yourself so that your leads start to come through on autopilot while you focused on deal acceleration. But if you're in a situation where you're trying to figure all of this out in your own mind, really, you just need to put yourself in a scenario where your mindset and the way that you start and kick off your week is all focused on how do I generate more demand? How do I generate more qualified lead flow? And then the more of that you have, the calmer you'll be and the better situation you'll be in to then start to focus on deal acceleration thereafter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.